What is good, everybody? This is the songs we listen to in Gold Cup. Play it a little second so they don't do copyright strike. I don't think you'll do copyright strike. But yeah, I'm using my money hitting different. I can make $1 million in a minute. Cause I can make 1,000 in a minute. So check them out. Sir Trilly. Money hit different on Spotify. So I'm being pretty busy. I'm working on my craft as a trader, working with some amazing traders. So it's not like I'm going away. Trust me, I'm not going away. I'm just working on a lot of things because I'm taking my levels. I'm taking my game to the next level, raising the stakes, and I just want to be prepared to really share this with the world. So I'm gonna take the world by storm with what we're doing. So I'm going to show you a little bit what we do on our MT4s for Forex, and we do indices, which is very similar to stocks in a lot of ways. It's literally like you trade the S&P 500, which is SPX500, which is the top 500 companies in the world. So it's not really anything different, right? It's just the same. So essentially, this is German 30, which is an index of the top 30 companies in the world in Germany. And yeah, so I just got a message. I'm getting a lot of messages. I'm a very busy guy. Top of the world. That's where I'm going to be. So German 30, basically, you see this. We do price trap. So basically, we'll set this area and be like, okay, boom. As soon as it breaks, and then on the 15-minute candle, it breaks, then we can look for a buy. I also do EMA that I learned from DillanoBandz in US30. Part of Gold Cup. I'm a part of IM Academy. And, I'm learning from top traders and really taking my game to the next level. 2021 is going to be a lit year. I'm working with also guys like check me out on Instagram for more IGTV. Check this IGTV. I got lots of videos for Forex. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 35. I got a little bit, and I do post too on charts that I'm seeing. So, but I want you to follow these guys. This is the guy that I learned from for gold, and he puts out trades. He's working on a Goldcup Scanner for gold. So essentially, he's doing about 2 trades. He's very, very very finesse about the trades he wants to put out. He just wants them to be super accurate, precise, not lose. So he's not gonna put on a trade idea on our app. So the app, will show you what the app is. It's Gold Cup, and it's lit. It's on iPhone and Android now. So this is the iPhone app. And so the Gold Rush is what we do. So Gold Rush right here. So you go in here. There's no trades yet, but when there's a trade, you'll look at it, and then you'll go down, and then you'll look at the trade, and it'll give the specifics, and you can copy paste and put it in. But you need to do proper risk management. So say have a $1,000 account, you're risking 3% on every trade. So you got a $2,000 account, you're risking 3% on every trade. So you got a $5,000, don't matter, it's 3%. Because you can't guarantee you're going to win every trade, so that way you're going to be profitable in the long run. So, we can go into the compound interest calculator and get to the nitty gritty on the specifics on why you want to do it that way. But I just want to cover why you want to follow this guy. He's a top trader. He's putting out about 2 trades a week. Also in our sessions that are 5 a.m. in the morning, he's basically showing currency trades setups that are potentially to go, but he wants specific the moves that it wants to happen before he's going to get into the trade. So, but he sends out those templates so we can attack the market at that way too. and with Kim and Dillano, the Forex chick. She's a beast. She's a beast. She's got a lot of great information on IGTV. You know, she's a top trader. She's been trading for 6 years, so she's teaching me indices as well. And she works with DillanoBandz. She's a very sweet person, and she wants to see success for people. So people are struggling with trading, and they want an easier way to trade. They want to, you know, and you can literally leverage about 100 to 500 times in your account. So say you have like $1,000, you can literally be playing with $100,000, but you still want to use proper risk management. So she trades with DillanoBandz, and he called out a trade on IG this week actually. I'll go through it. This is a trade. Let's go to SPX. So different brokers have different names for SPX500. So for the broker that I'm using for this is US500, but for a lot of other brokers is SPX500. So it's just the same as the S&P 500 pretty much. It just trades pretty much 24 hours a day other than on the weekends. So I got time, you know, not setting the charts, just want to put out some information, let my followers know that I'm still around, still doing stuff. I still own stocks. Yeah, some stocks haven't done too well. We'll see some of them how they do, but I know, like, I've been talking since the corona situation to happen to, you know, hold gold, cash, to be in. I said about SDGR was a great pick, and that went up a lot. You know, I talked about Bitcoin's gone up a lot. You know, it's at $16,000 right now. You know, gold, silver went up a lot as well too. You know, silver went down to about $14, and then it shot up to like $30, and now it's trading around 25-ish. So we'll probably see it at a lot higher price. It's a good hedge against inflation, but gold's obviously a safer trade. And yeah, so for SPX 500, he called the trade right around, let's look. Yeah, I think it was on Wednesday. Yeah, it was right around here. So I'll just put it in, I'll highlight the area, like right around there. He did it. So, you know, basically it was 35.62 right around here, and then it went down to about 35.50. You know, we had the stop loss about 35.50, but because it didn't broke the trend line, we stayed in that. So let's look at the trend line right here. It didn't break the trend line, so it was good to go. If it broke the trend line, then there would be no good. So essentially people could have added more to their position right around there. And then boom, it shot up to TP1 at 6. It was 32.62 entry, 32.66, 32.67 TP1, 32.72 TP2, and then 32.77 TP3. So essentially hit 3 TPs. He called that trade out for everybody on Instagram. He's a guy I look up to. He's taught me that 8 EMA, the 14 EMA, and he's a really good expert on EMAs as well as just reading the charts now. So we do price trap and, you know, different things. Like with ForexChick, she basically like studied these charts for so long, so she knows like which zones are more likely to be sell zones, which are more likely to be buy zones, so you can prepare, right? And she's talking about a US30 trade, which is going to be insane. Let's look at US30. So she's talking about a trade that potentially, so this week it went up to 30,075 on the vaccine news with Pfizer. So, you know, I'm also a stock guy, not just Forex, but I love Forex. I'm going to make my millions in Forex and, you know, put it into dividend stocks in trading, investing. So anyways, Pfizer PFE is a stock to look at. They are getting I think they have the deal with the USA, so it went down a little bit because one of their high up guys in the company, insiders, sold a few million shares or something like that. He sold some of his shares, maybe like $4 million worth. something like that. So then people were like, oh, I better sell it. So that they sold it down. But I think it's going to go a lot higher probably. If they're going to use it, it's probably going to go to like 50 or 60 bucks. But again, it's not financial advice. You got to do your own research. You got to do your own due diligence. And there's risk involved with trading in the market. I'm just giving, information. Wink, wink. Yeah, so look at this. She's talking about that there could be a potential sell right around here if it doesn't buy. Now, she's also talking about buying at here, 29,560 to 29,660. So essentially, if you have like, say, like $3,000 in your account, you can do a 0.01, and like on the risk calculator, like we'll do the calculations, right? So $6,000 times 3. So you do times 0.03. So that's $180. So you could essentially do a 0.01. You could probably do a 0.02 with that amount of money with $6,000. So that's my my risk. That's what I would for doing a fair risk, because you never guarantee to win in the market. But look at this. Okay, so she's talking about 29,560. Okay, so you got a 0.01, and say your stop loss is like 80 or 100 bucks, right? So say your stop loss is like a 29,440 or something. So $120, and then you could be your first TPs here. Then your next TP is 30,075. So that's about like 400 points, so 4,000 pips. So if you had a 0.01 and you took it here and you had your stop loss about here, you could make about 500 points or $500 on a 0.01 with an account like $4,000 or something like that. I think a 0.01's within safe distance and stuff. I mean, you can over risk, but don't come to me like if your trade goes against you, right? That's why you want to follow proper risk management. But when people become superstars and stuff like that, they can kind of like go outside of the blue lines and like risk a little bit more, like 5 or 10%, and they don't blow their account. But if you're new to trading, I highly recommend following like 2 to 3%, especially in this very volatile market. But anyways, essentially, if you did a 0.02 from she's talking like 29,660 to 30,075 to fill this wick. So that's about 400 points, 400 points, 400 points. So essentially, if you had a 0.02, that's 800 bucks in a margin account. So that's why I'm learning from the best to be the best and make hundreds and thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions in the end, right? But again, you're not going to make it all in a month. You're going to make, when the game gets good, like she makes about like, I want to say, she makes like she makes like medium, like low to medium six figures a month in trading. Yeah, she's that good. So that's why I'm following her and I'm learning from her. I just want to make 5 figures a month for now. That's my goal, 5 figures a month trading. In time, sure, I can work on 6 figures, but I'm not at that skill level. And my account's not that big. I didn't throw a lot of money. I got a lot more money in stocks. But this is a long-term game, and I'm learning from the best. And this is a great opportunity. I'm done with my whole trade opportunity as far as trading goes. Like trades. I mean, the trades works. I'm done with that. I don't think I'll go back to my job ever. I'm just gonna be a free soul. So I'm just gonna make money off my phone, off this, make money on my laptop, and just kind of cruise around the world as much as I can. It's probably gonna be hard to kind of travel. I mean, they're probably gonna be talking about health passes and whatnot, right? Like they want you to have a vaccine BS and stuff, and I ain't gonna get into that. But so maybe I will never leave Canada again. Maybe I'll be stuck here, but I'm gonna scour around, right? So that is US30. This is the biggest and the baddest index in the world. So this thing can punish you if you're on the wrong side. That's why you want to trade with the best. That's gonna get you your points, get you your pips, and you're gonna become a consistent trader, right? So I highly recommend you joining the academy that I'm at and joining US30, joining Goldcup as well, Goldcup, and then getting with Luc Longmire. So with the gold scanner, it's going to be amazing. So let's go into gold, right? I'm going to gold on investing.com. So gold is XAU, not beyond air. I see my money hitting different. I can make $1 million in a minute. I can make 1,000 in a minute. Cause if you ain't trading, you tripping. You gotta get down with the business. I see my money hitting different. I can make $1 million in a minute. So, you know, the opportunity in gold essentially is a lot less. You have to use a lot less margin, and it's very volatile. So essentially, there is someone in the group that got tons of pips on this. Let's look at the full chart. And you know, this is gold and trading indices is where it's at, right? Trading currencies, you can make money on like GBP, JPY, USD, CAD, and all that stuff like that. But the big money where you move it fast is in indices and gold. So that's why, you know, I've been doing a lot of spending time studying all this stuff. And you know, I've been able to learn a lot, but you know, I was searching, like I wasn't making mad money, but this opportunity is available for other people, and I'm gonna make it so simple for other people to make money, right? For your average folk to make money. So you're gonna go back when the Pfizer news, like US30 just shot down. So right, so you do the price trap, right? And it's just support resistance zones. You don't have to get too technical about things. It's just price trap. Essentially, it broke the zone and then it kept going down. So it broke the structure and it kept going down, and then it went down from 1954 all the way down to 1855. So that's like 100 points or 1,000 pips, right? Now, if you're running, you know, like a 1.0, like a 1.0, and you got all that move, like, I mean, you want to follow proper risk management, but essentially, if you did that, you would make 10K on that move, right? In US dollars. So that's why I'm attracted to gold, because I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 hours, and then it came back up. So I got the move after, like I got it up from about here all the way to about here, and that's 20 points. I got about 15, 17 points on that trade. So on a 1.0, that would be like 15, 1700 bucks. I just started using bigger lots, like 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, kind of just getting big boy stuff. Essentially, you're risking more money, so I mean, you got to be more careful with your trades, but yeah, follow risk management. 3% per trade. So essentially, this is starting to climb a bit. So, you know, this can go back up to 1950, 1999. So essentially, if you are looking at gold stocks, you know, essentially this could be a very good buying opportunity for gold stocks. Some of the best gold stocks in the world that I talk about, you know, like I talked about NEM, PAAS. I made money on them from call options. I got a 2022 call option with PAAS. But, you know, like companies like NEM, Newmont Corporation, Kirkland Lake, like Barrick Gold, those are good reliable companies to look at. And so that's my feeling. Like long term, I think gold's going to go a lot higher because they're essentially going to print and print and print and print and print. So, I mean, just look at that, right? It's at the bottom of the Bollingers. It looks like it wants to go back to these levels. So we'll see. I mean, probably the start of Sunday, maybe it's going to come back to 1884. and then maybe shoot up, right? So essentially I'm going to work on getting that move as well as the US30 move. So let's look on the weekly, right? The weekly, it was at a high here, came back down, and now it's like wants to rebuild, right? So look at the monthly. So it's just the beginning of the month, it's just building. So we'll see where it is at the end of the month. Probably gonna want to test the all-time highs. We'll see. Again, I'm just looking at it. You never know, this could come all the way back down, but that's why we do price trap. So if it goes into a sell, we take it for a sell. If it goes into a buy, we take it for a buy, and that's that. So, you know, you look here, and if it broke, you take it for a sell. But essentially, you don't need to know how to do this stuff. You don't. Literally, the Goldcup app tells you all the information. You know, it's going to let you do copy and paste and profit and follow the risk management, and you're good to go. So that's why, you know, I think if you're on the sidelines and you're like, what's this guy talking about? Why is he talking about gold? Why is he talking about trading like currencies? Why is he talking about indices and stuff like that? You know, it's all good. You don't need to be scared. You know, listen, you can join for like a week, and if you don't like it, you can leave. If after, you know, you can try for a month and pay the month, and then if you don't like it, you can leave. I mean, the add-on for US30 is $22, and the US30 add-on's $11, and that's to trade with Kim and Lano on 7 a.m. PST or 10 a.m. EST, and trade from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Luc's at 5 a.m. generally 5 a.m. PST or 8 a.m. PST, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. And he's going to be putting out probably, I'm thinking, I mean, don't quote me on this, but I think he's honestly, like, because the Goldcup Scanner, it had 77% accuracy with, like, I don't know, it's like for the last 2 months. I don't know exactly how many trades. I think it was like 50 or 80 trades, I think. So I think it's probably going to put out like 15 to 20 trades a month. So on top of his like 8 to 10 trades he's putting out a month. Now if you do the compound interest calculator, let's do the compound interest calculator. Because I can make 1,000 in a minute. Because if you ain't trading, you're tripping. You got to get down with the business. Yeah, I mean too, if you got friends that want to trade too, you know, you don't want to just trade on your own. If you get them to join with you too, you can trade for free. Other than the US30 and the Goldcup add-on, after 2 people you bring into the academy, you can trade for free. So essentially, you know, you can get a scholarship for free if you want to just learn how to trade and you want to bring some friends, right? So annual add-on, you know. So now let's talk about doing 40 trades at 3%, right? So that's 3.2 times. Now you're obviously going to lose some trades, right? So let's take it down maybe to like 31. That's 2.5. Now essentially his trades, Luc's trades, they can go as high as 9%. So if all trades were like 9% out of those 40 trades in a month, I'm hoping that's how it works out, that he's going to put out 40 trades. It's not there yet. Right now it's about 8 trades a month. So I'm not saying it's the best time right now to join, but if you join now, then you'd be ready for when it does get super hot. And gold's going to probably do a lot of moves. And it doesn't matter if it goes up or down. We take buys and we sells, and with high accuracy, 80% and higher. So look at that. If you were to do 9%, right, it's because he risked 1 to get 3. So that's really good risk reward. And that's why I chose Luc as my mentor. I found all the educators within the academy. There's literally like 130 or more. Some speak like Spanish. Some speak, you know, Arabic. I think, you know, all types of different languages, French. And so I pick him because he's doing the best risk reward and high accuracy, right? And the way that it's easy for average folk to learn the skill and just take the trades, copy, paste, and profit and put it in with proper risk management. So, you know, you're not going to get 9% on all the trades. It's more like you're going to hit TP2, which is 6%, maybe like 75% of the time. and then the TP3 maybe like 35 to 40% of the time. So I mean, a blend rate probably 5%. So if he's gonna put out 40 trades and you put everyone in, because you can't just put in one trade, then you would essentially times your money 4.5. Now, if you do 4.500, right? And 4.31. Okay. 41. Yeah, so I mean, essentially, like, over time, the money just grows like crazy. Let me just do that a bit better. Let's do 1,000 and 5% and 40 trades. 31 is going to be good. So let's do it by a year. So times by 12. 372. This should be more accurate. Yeah, essentially like millions of dollars. So essentially that's why compound interest, and that's why my name is Compound Interest, because you make millions. And as long as you take every trade, because the problem is if you're risking, say, like 3%, right? Say you risk 3%. I'll do it on my phone. So on my phone, say you risk 3%. So you're risking 3%, $1,000, and you lose $30. No, let's say you make $30. Okay, that's a better example. So you add $30 for your $1,000 account. Now next trade you take 10%, and you lose that trade divided by. Now you're at $936, right? But you're still like 50%. You shouldn't be at $936. That's because you didn't risk the same every trade. So that's why you don't do that. You do 3% every trade. So say you're at like $1,000. Okay, now you did that 1.03, which is 3%, and now you divided. The next time you lost 3%, now you're at $1,000. So you're net neutral. But Luc's winning, 70, like at least 75 to 85%, sometimes 90% trades. So essentially, it's a winning game set. So as long as you don't pull out your money and you let that compound, because if you take out that money, say like you turned it into $20,000, and then you took it out, and then you took out like $10,000. Well, now you have to start back $10,000. And so let's say we do 100 trades, 3%. You're still like, it's okay to take money out of the account. You just keep compounding it and stuff, but you don't want to take too much money out of your account. And essentially there's like better brokers that once your account's a lot bigger, that are more reliable to use, that we can recommend and stuff. But I'm literally like so professional on this stuff, and I want you guys to be professional. I want a team of professionals. I want a team of lions, and I already have a Telegram group actually set up for this. It's a Gold Cup group, and I don't have a team yet, but I want people to join, like a knocking on wood, because I'm literally working with amazing traders. And if you want to learn how to trade too, we got Amanda from Indonesia, the Pip Queen, and she breaks bread. Like, she breaks bread for real. And I've been literally teaching her indices, because I spent a lot more time watching the Go Live sessions. So I've been teaching her, and you should see her success on indices. Like, she's a price trap queen. Like, she crushes the markets. So I'm on her team. This is essentially this. Rich TV Live brought her on because like she's friends with Rich TV, and I'm working with her, and she's an amazing trader. And I mean, people want to learn stocks too. Rich is talking about stocks too on the daily. I'm not really doing things on the daily as far as things I usually trade. I'm just trading Forex for the most part. Sometimes I'll find an option call, or I'll find a stock or whatever. But for the most part, I'm literally focused on just indices and gold and a bit of currencies. And I think it's a great opportunity. Like, she's had so amazing success, but now with like this gold scanner, this is like gonna make it easier for like people that are like a little bit slow learners. Like, I'm a slow learner, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm still gonna be the best of the best because I got phenomenal will. And so what if I got average skill? I'm gonna have phenomenal skill with time, right? So this is a guy I listened to on Eric Thomas. So, impose your will. I am focus. I grind. Like, all stuff's like so lit. So it's basically like so lit. And he's got all these, like, he's got amazing messages and stuff like that. And it's just great. So again, if you guys want to follow me as well on Twitter, let me get my link out. This is my Twitter account, Compound Interest Stock Guy. So I put out some stuff. I put out some message from Kim-Torres too, like, so you got a little bit of stuff. And then I did a little video there. Twitter's become a little easier to access and stuff like that than it's used to, so you might want to join it. I mean, you can literally do voice messages, tweets, and a lot of cool stuff on there. Now you can even do live videos there, like easy to do. You can just like press, like, literally like this, you press this, and you press like, now it chooses if you want to go live or not. So you can do live, or you can do a capture shot or a video. So I just want to share that with people if they're not on Twitter. I got a lot of people that are good to listen to on Twitter. But again, I got another recommendation for people to watch on YouTube, because I haven't been very busy. So I mean, people to watch, I think guys like Greg Mannarino is a great person to watch. He's on top of the markets. Follow his newsletter as well. He's got a lot of great information. I've been watching him since he had like less than 10,000 subscribers. Now he's got 142,000 subscribers. So I mean, honestly, people are gonna follow him if he doesn't know what the F he's talking about. So I follow the best of the best. That's why I'm working with Amanda from Indonesia, and I'm working with the Forex chick. Like, success creates success. So that's the dealio. And this it's a great opportunity. You should watch David Moadel as well. David Moadel's got a lot of good videos too. David Moadel right there. I was on his channel too. I got a video on his channel. Let's find the video from his channel. Compound interest. Stick guy. Yeah, right here. And he talked about me on this. So I got this video with him. And, it's pretty accurate, right? Like, I was talking about gold going up. Obviously, some pot stocks haven't done that great. But I was also talking about, like, USA companies. And USA companies have really crushed it. True Leaf. And market crashes and stuff like that. Like, the market did crash. I was like on the ball, like, where things can maybe happen, right? I mean, you can never be 100% correct on when things are going to happen, especially if you haven't spent like 20 years in the market. But yeah, that's pretty much what's up. And it's like, it's almost 2021, and you guys should be trading gold with me. You guys should be trading US30 with me. You guys should be trading SPX500 with me, NAS 100, which is the NASDAQ, with me, and German 30 with me. And you can trade Bitcoin too. I found a good broker that has lower spreads, and you can trade Bitcoin on the weekend. So I'm extremely knowledgeable. So if people to join the academy, I mean, you're probably not going to have a easy time finding someone as knowledgeable about the academy as me. That's why you probably want to join with me. And this it's 2021 coming. Where do you want to be at the end of 2021? A lot of people lost their jobs, right? They're not going to let people go back to work at some of these places, the same jobs. It's just a different economy. But this is a recession-proof coronavirus. Excuse me for the burp. is a coronavirus, proof business. As far as it goes, you literally can just make money on your phone. Literally put in a trade like this. I'll show you how easy it is to put in a trade. Because if you ain't trading, you tripping. You got to get down with the business. So I'll just show you a demo. This is Hugo's way. I mean, let's look at some stuff you can literally do in the markets, right? Like, I mean, obviously, I took some losses because I was just like checking some stuff out. Like, see these losses right there, but this is literally like trades that I was doing, right? I started with $100,000 in there, and it's like XAUUSD on a 4 lot and a 2 lot and a 3 lot and a 1 lot. So these are what you can make in the market. And it's UK 100, which is an index. UK 100, which is an index. German 30 trade. So yeah, I mean, this is literally, you can do everything on demo too. You don't have to worry about your cash as well until you get good at these things. But essentially, you can just take trades with 3% and take the gold cups. And you don't need to learn really how to trade. You can literally just copy, paste, and profit. So that's what I want to share with the world. I think it's a great opportunity, and I'm just back on YouTube. I might be back a little bit. I'm hoping the next place I move to, I got my own desk and I can do a little bit more of this stuff easily available. When you only have a bed and you don't really have a desk, it's a little bit harder. I mean, if you have for like everybody in the family that's a desk or whatever is not the same, you want like a private space like this, right? And essentially then I find my light, and I got better lighting and all that stuff like that, and just make it better. Essentially, I'll probably try to go live too, maybe in the winter too. But I might do lives easier on Twitter too. So you might want to follow me on Twitter. I'll give my link on Twitter too. I'll give my link to join the academy. And if you want more information, email me at compoundstock13@gmail.com. At hotmail.com, my bad. compoundstock13@hotmail.com, I believe it is. I'll leave the link anyways from my email. And if you got any questions on that, or you can DM me on Twitter, you can DM me at Instagram. I'll give my Instagram link. I'll leave a comment down below or whatever if you want me to send you an email, whatever the case. And just think about it, because this is a really good opportunity, and I'm working with the best traders. If I didn't think this was a good opportunity, I wouldn't bring it to the world straight up. Like, I've been pretty quiet about this, but this is literally like really good game changer, and it's a lot better than trying to like learn the markets on your own and fail your way. Like, you want to work with top traders so you can be a top trader. You don't want to just wing it and be like, oh, I think it's going to go up in the market, right? So, you got like Bitcoin, like UK 100. So essentially there's like now, so essentially with US30, it was US30, Nasdaq 100, SPX 500, but now she's adding German 30 and UK 100. So that's a game changer. Now it's 5 indices, because sometimes say like US30 is not moving right. Now you can get a trade on German 30, or you can get a trade on UK 100. So it's really going to be fire. I mean, I'm really excited for how things are going to work out. And as long as you follow proper risk management, I mean, you're really going to grow in this business. And I want to see people grow. Like, trust me, I'm going to put my heart and soul into making sure people like understand what's going on. I'm not going to like, oh yeah, just join and then, just like leave you alone. No, that's not how I work. That's not how it should work. I want to see everybody's like actually working, like understand what it takes, follow the proper risk management, put in the trade once you're in that trade to manage it. So essentially you want to work on TP1, take profit level 1 first, and get those TP1s always, because sometimes they're going to hit stop profit. They're going to hit stop loss, but if you get your take profits like 90% of the time, it's okay. You hit stop loss. It's all part of the game. You're not going to win every trade. Nobody's going to win every trade. I mean, they may have like 2 months that they're going to win all their trades, but essentially that winning is going to go away. It's like a winning goaltender. Sometimes they're in a win streak, but they're not going to win every year in every game of their life. That's just not possible. But yeah, man. And women, this is really easy, and I couldn't make it really any easier for people. That's why I went hard and soul for the last 6 months to make it really easily accessible for average folk, that they can just copy, paste, and profit and make money in the markets. And I'm really making it simple for people. And so I want people to join. We can have a strong team. Be lions. Run the market, make money in the market, and grow and grow and grow. And it's really cool opportunity, and I can't say enough great words. Like, I think you should check out the Forex Chick's IG. Check her out, man. She's legit, and she wants to see every one of you succeed on the other side of the screen. Every one of you. She wants to see everyone succeed. She don't want to see people have generational curses and be poor. She wants to see people succeed for real. So if you want to succeed and you want to be part of this journey with me, DM me, and let's get this popping. It's 2020, and it's almost like 2021. Like, what you gonna wait for? What are you gonna wait for? You got to get started now, because once it's like December and January, like, things are gonna get fire. With indices, it's going to be lit. And I'm like, every week I'm getting bigger and better as far as understanding this game. The easiest way to trade the whole system is just Goldcup with Goldrush. Just taking Goldrush trades, because as soon as you get the alert, you'll set up the phone notifications. As soon as you get the alert, you just copy paste and enter that trade, and then take it to TP1. Now, when you get that system down, you got your TP1 and you're winning those trades, then you can work towards the 6% or the 9% on the trades. And you can manage it. Like, you can put your stop loss and stop profit and a little more advanced strategies. And I can teach you and tweak your strategy so you're winning better. But that's what I want to do. So, enough said. I think I really crushed this out of the ballpark. Gave an explanation on what this Gold Cup thing is, because it's really legit. And, it's just, I can't say enough words. This is a game changer. And so, anyways, keep compounding your info, listen to my lingo, and shaka peace. I'm outie. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys. So, I'm out.